Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are looking for dupes of Mooncat High Fructose. So I put together some polishes that I think might be comparable dupes. I have this Sally Hansen Double Duty in the background because this is the base coat that I use to protect my nails. I don't know if it's really that good. It's just pretty cheap and affordable. So that's what I'm using on this hand. That's did one coat. Okay, so starting off with pinks, trying to find a dupe for High Fructose. So this is High Fructose. It is Dearly Departed. Oh, and now that I see it in person, I think there might be a dupe online that I know of. Okay, so the closest dupe that I thought of immediately is Wildflower Lacquer, Gemini. This is part of the Mermaids of the Zodiac collection. They recently rebranded. So this is an older polish as well. So I thought that would be a pretty close dupe. Going back to Mooncat, I thought another good dupe would be Moonfairy in High Fructose. Moonfairy is a little bit more purple, but I think it's pretty close. And then two others that I thought were kind of comparable. That would be ILNP. This is Off the Grid. Yeah, it's a lot darker. It doesn't look like this on your nails though. And then Nailed It, Secret Menu. And I love this one. Just tried it recently. Again, it's more purple, but you get a pretty comparable look. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so starting back off with High Fructose. This is actually the first time I use this polish. I got it from a D-stash. It was quite expensive, as we all know. Okay. It looks like a clear shimmer with a blue reflect. Doesn't really look pink on my nails. Okay, so next up I'm pulling out Gemini. Let's see what this looks like. It's been like a year since I tried this one. Okay, now that looks like what I want High Fructose to look like. You can, I don't know, it's not really coming off in camera, but it's pink. Definitely a pink polish with a shimmer. Okay, so now I have Moonfairy. I have loved Moonfairy for quite some time. It was discontinued. I think they brought it back and it's still in stock. No clue why they brought it back, but they did. Yeah. It's Moonfairy. But see, now you can kind of see Gemini looks really close to High Fructose. Okay, so I changed the order ever so slightly. So next up I have Secret Menu. That way I'll have a bigger nail. So you can see Secret Menu in all its glory. Yeah, we definitely have changed to purple at this point. But I like this one too. Okay. And then last up we have Off the Grid. I'm going to just swatch it a fast one since we're here. Okay, yeah, no, that's not the one I was thinking of. I think I was thinking of the other ILNP. Yeah, no, that's purple. My bad. Okay, I'll be back in a sec for the second coat. Okay, so I'm back for the second coat. Let's see, starting with high fructose. Honestly, this kind of reminds me, I'm thinking of maybe something like Head in the Clouds. Here. Sorry, I wasn't showing it on camera. It doesn't look like the bottle at all. I don't get a pink tinge. You're getting the shift of the glitter. You don't see the base coat at all in this. I think this is definitely dupeable. Not sure if I have the dupes, just based on what's at hand. Okay, so next up we have Gemini. This is pretty opaque in the first coat. I don't really think I needed 2 coats, but I did it anyways. So it's pretty opaque in 2 coats. Sorry, there's like a chunk of fuzz or something stuck to my thumb. I kind of think this is what I wanted high fructose to be. But it's not. Okay, so next up we have Moonfairy. Moonfairy is not a dupe. Whoa, that was a ton of polish. Yeah, no, it's not a dupe, but I forgot how much I like this one. I like the way it looks. Yeah. Okay, and now I'm gonna do secret menu. I kind of threw the purples in here just for fun. Just to kind of show you, like, you can find dupes or polishes just as nice as Mooncat in other brands. Wow. So this is Nailed It, secret menu. And I did want to see it next to Moonfairy, so that was kind of for me. But Moonfairy is definitely leaning more pink than purple. And then Off the Grid doesn't really need a second coat either. I think it's pretty opaque. And I thought Off the Grid, I actually did think Off the Grid was a dupe I thought about, but it's not. And I did blood my nail. Huh. Okay, so that's what it looks like with 2 coats. I'm not going to do a third coat. It really makes no sense for my other fingers. My thumb definitely needs another coat or something. You can see it just looks like I threw a bunch of glitter on my thumbnail. Really not happy with this formula at all. I'm probably going to declutter this one. It's not what I thought. But let me see if I can find other dupes that I could at least show you the bottle of what I think might be close. Okay, so the dupe I have on hand, which obviously you can tell again, it's more purple. I thought this and Off Grid were close, but they're not. This is Hidden Treasure by ILNP. Yeah, this is the closest dupe I have offhand. I mean on hand, offhand. Too many fancy words today. But yeah, I just don't want you to get FOMO for something you don't necessarily need and you could possibly find a dupe elsewhere. I like this, but I don't think enough for me to keep it. Let me show you some dupes that I found recently on Polish Pickup. So it's gonna look kind of funky, but I want to show you this. Okay, so last and final thoughts before I wrap this up. Okay, so this is a site called Polish Pickup. I know a lot of us have heard of this site by now. but in case you haven't, this is definitely a site that I like to use. So just offhand, by chance, I looked around and saw some interesting things. Okay, this polish is beautiful, but not, we're talking dupes today. So I need to focus. Oh yeah, and then this one. This one looks to be a dupe of Apple of My Eye. I am definitely interested in this. I will probably pick this up. This is exactly what I'm looking for. I'll pick it up and we'll see. But this is one that I saw offhand because high fructose ends up looking peachy on the nail. Now you can't see it at all because my computer blocked the light, but it looks more peachy. And I feel like this Cameo Colors lacquer, Aphrodisia, this comes across as more peachy, in my opinion. What does the description say? Yeah, peachy, huh? So I think this might be a dupe for high fructose. Okay, and then I saw another one. I see plenty that I like. We're not talking about them. Except that one. Oh, that one. And that one. Okay, not talking about them. Where'd it go? Oh, this one. This one in certain lighting kind of looks like it might be a dupe too. Ethereal Lacquer Ether Unicorn. In certain lighting, yeah, this might lean more purple though. Let's see, what does it say? It says pink to orange shifting, large particle shimmer. Might be. I think that first one would be the best dupe though. Let me show you a little bit more. But this is what I'm talking about. Like, Mooncat is not the only company doing creative colors, interesting formulas, new things. Oh, look at that. Is that a dupe for Holo Tacos new? The David's Tea collab that sold out? That looks like it might be a dupe. Huh. It looks more blue on my phone, but it's looking more green on the computer. Okay, last 2 pages. Just trying to show you a fast one, what I can see. This one looks like it might even be a dupe for high fructose. A little bit too blue though. Yeah. I think a little bit too blue. I think that's over black, but... Oh, and then that, I think, is going to be a dupe for Blossom's Fire Breath? Blossom's Fire Breath. I think that's what it's called. Look at that. So, I just wanted to show you one website where they're constantly releasing new polishes every month. So if you miss something, there's a high chance that you'll find something really similar the next month, or the next month, or the next month. So I would suggest maybe trying out this one, if that's what you're looking for. Okay, and I'll do one last conversation, one last shot of my nails outside, and then we'll be done. Okay, so this is the last shot, so you can see it in natural lighting. So high fructose, Gemini, Moonfairy, Secret Menu, and then Off the Grid. So high fructose and Gemini look close, but I think the glitter particles in high fructose are a little bit bigger. Okay, so quick wrap up of my final thoughts. These are the 5 polishes that I compared to try and find a dupe for high fructose. That still has a chunk of something in my nail. Sorry. I don't think I have a dupe in my collection, but I don't care for thicker glitters like high fructose. I like my glitter either finely milled or flaky. So I don't think I have a perfect dupe, but I would say Gemini. Wildflower's Gemini is pretty close. Moonfairy is a nice purple flaky shade if you're looking for that purpley pink. Secret Menu has like a green shimmer and flaky inside. I really like Secret Menu. Off the Grid is definitely a pretty dark purple gold. So yes, as I was saying before, and what I'm gonna say as I'm continuing to find these dupes is please don't fall for this FOMO trend, this fear of missing out. Please don't do it. Don't pay the $40, $50, $60 for high fructose. Look for a dupe instead. Gemini is a good alternative if you can still find that. If not, they are releasing really close comparable shades lately. I would say a good dupe for high fructose would have, I guess like a dual shimmer is what I call this. It shifts from like yellow and blue. You can't really see the pink. Like I said before, it comes across as more peachy. So you could probably do a clear with blue and gold shimmer, like a light tint. Kind of reminds me of, I think Mooncats, I think it's called Head in the Clouds. That white one. Yeah, I think that would be a close dupe even. Just because the pink doesn't really show up too much on your nail, you could go for something with like a clearer base and you could probably have the same effect. Okay. Well, thank you all for watching if you've made it this far. I hope you have a great day, and I will be back really soon to show off the next thing. I have some ideas in mind. Not sure if I'm going to go with it yet. Anyways, have a great day. I'll see you folks.